would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's
My
not
stream up.
bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Which is you said linebacker?
The Trojans will get this season underway as toe meets leather. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Running back searching for a hole. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some... Sends it downfield. Makes the...
Oh, my gosh.
Touchdown, TCU. Once he got a...
But no. I see what you're saying, Monty. But I got, but you know, I'm playing right now, so shit, nigga. I just hit a. Oh my gosh, that was a nasty dot. Who's quarterback? USC.
First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this.
I got CPU. Whoever FSU is. I still made the playoffs, bro.
Here he comes from midway.
Your players?
Didn't find any crease
Boy.
in kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds. and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive. And we're not
Damn, I gotta play. I play over there too. I'm finna, after this, I gotta get ready to go and shoot.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
I know. I see some dome.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Hell no, he's not like you.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Oh, God.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires it.
Yes, sir.
Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
I should stay there, so I'm
It
tripping.
turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown.
No, not like they used to. They beat it.
Without putting at least 3 up on the board, missed opportunity for the other.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than
Yeah,
you.
some of it you can move the receiver, especially if he already come with like extender or some shit. You can move that, I mean, not receiver. You can move that nigga to quarterback. If you already come with like dots or extender and shit.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give from the gun. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Nice move there. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40.
You going to, Bama?
He's at the 20. And he ran away from the
Welcome to TCU, Jerome Bettis. You say, wait. You say what, Monty?
Moments just like that.
Oh, shit.
Big time playmaker. Can make
I think you're going to Bama.
the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible.
I forgot.
And the extra point
I just seen that from week 1 that he said he was ready to surge, so shit, I got this game and shit.
will take the penalty.
He's like, God damn.
They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Bro, this D
Great
line
job
is
by the
stupid.
defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. How about that defense?
This defense is stupid. It's stupid. It's dumb.
And that's why he is an
I'm
all-American.
talking about dumb, ridiculously dumb. That D line, and then, bro, yeah, this is cheap. The D line I got.
Get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the
Go
best
look at
box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and
You know what I
long.
mean? Not right now, but you know.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking
Oh,
to
he
the
got
big
me.
tight end.
That's my
He's
fault.
got an open man.
That's my fault. I know what to do.
There was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly
Man, my line's stupid. My D line's stupid.
spins the ball.
I ain't gonna care. But like on my line, yeah. I got the nigga I named Bob Lilly, the off-brand Bob Lilly. I got him.
The give to the running
And
back
boy,
with the shotgun.
that nigga's not letting shit slide. And then I picked up Washington's D tackle too in the quarter.
What's the closest
So I got
guy to
both
the
of them
football?
down there.
It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Did you get who got Richard Sherman? Who ended up getting Richard?
2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Oh, he's got a chance. Crosses the tag. He's there to make the stop.
I got some niggas though. I'm not gonna care.
First and goal from the 7.
First down.
I got some niggas I wasn't expecting to get. I'm gonna put it like that too. On some honest shit, I got some niggas I was not expecting to get. I just put it in, see what was gonna happen. Like that corner from LSU.
First and goal.
Yeah, that corner from LSU. I ended up
They'll
getting
go
it.
to the air.
Yep. Yep.
Got his man out of the backfield. He
Yep.
is going nowhere. Stop at the line
Try
of
it.
scrimmage.
Well, they're throwing this ball to the running back out in the flat. That's
You don't owe me?
an extension
Oh, you owe me in this league. You sure do.
The defender there to bring him down for a gain of no yards.
I beat you.
Winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it himself. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
I'm talking about ain't none of that shit, man.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now the challenge here, they've taken
Who?
a punch.
Nah, nigga, I got a nigga that has a purple grip break. What are you talking about? There's a nigga with a purple grip break on top of that. What are you talking about?
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Which one?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly.
Give me that.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. Slithers into space. He has the first and still on his feet. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 30. Inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely
Something like that,
no
team, man.
answer
Something
to
like that.
stud.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Oklahoma is in trouble. You could bring back any of the Heisman winners they've had here, Bradford or Mayfield or Murray.
I do.
None
I got
of
a
them
few.
would make a difference today. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe
Yeah.
he's being too greedy.
Wait, which one?
That time.
He a freshman?
Decision. I'll tell you what.
Are you talking about
that's a nice catch
Shabazz?
by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing.
Yeah, he's a freshman. Yeah.
Like that.
Or you talking about Doug?
Receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
And nice job by the defense.
Yeah, the freshman came in like that. I haven't even touched
Getting
him.
him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not gonna
Story.
get out of
And
my
that's his
sights.
name,
Nice
Story,
job
I
by the
think.
D.
And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Going over the top.
What the
Makes
fuck?
the catch. And he will
On the corner I got from LSU. McCaffrey, come here. Let me talk to you real quick.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
Nah, he did that. I mean, it's the way he did it, fool. That's on me. I should have played that way, but that was a user mistake. Ain't gonna be too many now.
So easy, the connection between quarterback.
I'm finna hit him right back with
You
it.
can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Somebody his defense slow. Nah, we just fast, Bubba. We fast everywhere, Bubba. Oh,
TCU will send it
I think I did his badges and shit.
He stuck the last drive.
I think I might have maxed out his. No, I maxed my other corner. I maxed his zone out, but with McCaffrey,
Looking to
yeah.
throw on 1st down. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I'm tough
It's
now.
going to be tough on this
Hey,
defense
fool.
containing this guy, because he's
This is-
got that
oh, my
6 seconds
gosh.
to get
Touchdown.
outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take.
Time to take a shot.
Oh wow, he underthrew the fuck out of that, huh?
That's a way to make a stand. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5.
It's definitely
Putting that free safety?
panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the board.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now He's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
The Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, when I blitz as a defense, I want to get home. I got to get to that quarterback, get him on the ground, not hit him as he's throwing it, and he gets it off right here. Just a split second too late. Didn't get to the quarterback in enough time. The quarterback did a good job assessing it and making a play down the field.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the...
Oh, so this Brody's daddy's big brother.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not...
Well, I done fucked up like a hoe. Good.
room to run.
And those body blows really,
No.
really matter. Like,
I pause it, fool. I pause it. I had to go run outside real
15
quick.
times a game, make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He'll pull it down and run. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this
But he already did that by saying what he said, though, because C. Rose just playing at the end of the day. So really, that is on him. If he said what he said, type shit.
That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Hey, quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air, buying some time. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. And he got away from the defense. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this offense is
Oh my God.
first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he knows how to...
Or if y'all into it, don't do that shit in the chat. That's my thing. Don't do that shit in the chat.
Looks like he's going to bring it out.
He do. I was saying because at first I thought y'all was playing. I thought y'all was playing.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see.
Oh God! Like what?
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I see. I already get it, fool. My thing is, you know, like we know how he is. At the end of the day, we know. At the end of the day, but at the end of the day, you do have a point. I'm not gonna even sit here and act like you don't. You have a very valid point.
First down. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
So
they'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
You gonna be cool with what they give you, type shit, yeah.
Back on the keeper. Running to Green. Got the first down and still on his feet. And an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big
Yeah,
play.
you did it because you already knew it. You know, that was something you could have, yeah.
Looking for a man. And he had
Yeah.
it for a second, but it just tripped.
Not because you owe a nigga no shit like that. Yeah, yeah. That makes perfect. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Is that like, yeah. I already understood it though. I understood why you made that comment, because at the end of the day, you didn't want to have to take it there, but you had to because the nigga said no, yeah, like you ain't helping shit.
Second and long coming. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He's looking to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Trojans. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out
Damn.
to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, damn. That's a big ass too.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Yep.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Was it your little sister or your big
From
sister?
the gun. Breaks into the open.
Yeah, yeah,
An
for sure.
explosive play in the running game as
That shit
he's
hit
got the
different. You
first
feel what I'm
down.
saying?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep...
And I already know this shit really hurt you too. You ain't finna speak on it, but I already know that shit hurt. It hurt because you, at the end of the day, you love your nephew to death. Come on, fool. We all know that. You love that nigga to death. You hate that you have to do this, but you have to show him. You know what I mean?
To the air on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in his team so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st.
Yeah, I mean, because like, I mean, everything you was playing, that's why it makes perfect sense on why you reacted the way you reacted. Because fool, you come on, bro. You usually don't do shit like that.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
That boy is sticky. Oh my gosh.
Senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
He's got it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown, team!
Get in there, nigga.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's open on the right. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day. So been a successful day. Now 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, baby. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Dun, 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 dun. Another one bite the dust. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he not? All right, good. Now I can do this now.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Gives it on the option. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap on third down. Rushes on him. Fires on the move.
Why is KO ain't? Bro, what'd you do to this nigga's KO, T-Rose? God damn.
And they just want to give this guy.
I said, what'd you do to this nigga's KO? Why is KO don't work?
He is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most, if something's not underneath.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Oh, shit. That's not him. I'm tripping like, oh. Nah, I'm talking about this QB I got here. I'm over thinking I still got my dude in it. I don't.
Inside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they force the incompletion throw.
He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oklahoma has just had no answer to the ferocious tail kicking they're taking today. And if you think that coach is fired up on the sidelines right now, wait till the postgame. They're trailing by 21 to Florida. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah.
He uncorks one deep.
Oh, somebody get there. Y'all all got hands. Come on.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
Then I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away.
I'm trying to get this nigga's legs. I'm trying to.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback adapting. Unleashes one.
Oh, shit.
Got him and nobody's close. He's finally stopped, but not before he...
I didn't even know where the fuck he came from.
The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Looking for the score. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss.
I'm talking about every play that nigga's in the back.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The give on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. Really
I forgot I got that other one. I should have won Rand's ass over.
Get it out to the 39-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, it really just feels like
this whole line is nice too.
To everybody in
damn.
Football. They've got a lead, they've got
yeah, that was I had a million years thought that shit.
Defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
He's got him, and they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And the punishment has been extended.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the
Oh,
fourth
yeah.
quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
TCU 49, USC 27.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He'll do it himself. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room.
That shit seemed laggy.
What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense. Coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He breaks a tackle. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Horned Frogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
56, USC, 27.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
1st and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go right back to him. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants
just a
a big
push.
play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Trojans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the
All right, y'all see my stream still up. Yeah, I'm adding 2 to this truck. No, I'm not. All right, good night.